Somebody let me know that you can hear me. I know the timer thing was messed up, but somebody let me know that you can hear me okay. I have an earbud in. We're on the road. Okay, cool, cool. My phone holder keeps sliding, so if all of a sudden you get a view of my lap, hopefully it will not point towards Tilson. I can't adjust it now. So, all right. Good morning, my friends. We are on the way to um, Miss Marin's surgery this morning. So thank you, procedure, whatever, her wisdom tooth removal. So thank you for your prayers. Um, I will go through all of the comments and chat. I did bring my prayer request book with me this morning, but I think I can remember most of them. All right, May 31st, right? Yes. Proverbs 14, 1 through 16:33. A wise woman builds her home, but a foolish woman tears it down with her own hands. Those who follow the right path fear the Lord. Those who take the wrong path despise him. A fool's proud talk becomes a rod that beats him, but the words of the wise keep him safe. Without oxen, a stable stays clean, but you need strong ox for a large harvest. An honest witness does not lie. A false witness breathes lies. A mocker seeks wisdom and never finds it, but knowledge comes easily to those with understanding. Stay away from fools, for you won't find knowledge on their lips. The prudent understand where they are going, but the fools deceive themselves. Fools make fun of guilt, but the godly acknowledge it and seek reconciliation. Each heart knows its own bitterness, and no one else can fully share its joy. The house of the wicked will be destroyed, but the tent of the godly will flourish. There is a path before each person that seems right, but it ends in death. Laughter can conceal a heavy heart, but when the laughter ends, the grief remains. Backsliders get what they deserve. Good people receive their reward. Only simpletons believe everything they're told. The prudent carefully consider their steps. The wise are cautious and avoid danger. Fools plunge ahead with reckless confidence. Short-tempered people do foolish things, and schemers are hated. Simpletons are clothed with foolishness, but the prudent are crowned with knowledge. Evil people will bow before good people. The wicked will bow at the gates of the godly. The poor are despised even by their neighbors, while the rich have many friends. Friends is in quotes. It is a sin to belittle one's neighbor. Blessed are those who help the poor. If you do evil, you will be lost. If you plan to do good, you will receive unfailing love and faithfulness. Work for mere talk leads to poverty. Is a crown for the wise. A fool's yield foolishness. A truthful witness saves lives, but a false witness is a traitor. Those who fear the Lord are secure. He will be a refuge for their children. Fear of the Lord is a life-giving fountain. It offers escape from the snares of death. A prince without subjects has nothing. People with understanding control a hot temper shows great foolishness. A peaceful heart leads to a healthy body. Jealousy is like cancer in the bones. Those who oppress the poor insult their maker, but helping the poor honors him. The wicked are crushed by disaster, but the godly have a refuge when they die. Wisdom is enshrined in an understanding heart. Wisdom is not found among fools. Godliness makes a great nation, but sin is a disgrace to any people. A king rejoices in wise servants, but is angry with those who disgrace him. A gentle a gentle answer deflects anger, but harsh words make a temper flare. The tongue of the wise makes knowledge appealing, but the mouth of a fool belches out foolishness. The Lord is watching everywhere, keeping his eye on both the evil and the good. Gentle words are a tree of life, a deceitful tongue crushes the fool despises a parent's discipline. Whoever learns from correction is wise. There is treasure in the house of the godly, but the earnings of the wicked bring trouble. Lips of the wise give good advice. The heart of a fool has nothing to give. The Lord detests the sacrifice of the wicked, but he delights in the prayers of the upright. The Lord detests the ways of the wicked, but he loves those who pursue godliness. Whoever abandons the right path will be severely disciplined. Whoever hates correction will die. Even death and destruction hold no secrets from the Lord. How much more does he know the human heart? Mockers hate to be corrected, so they stay away from the wise. A glad heart makes a happy face. A broken heart crushes the spirit. A wise person is hungry for knowledge, while the fool feeds on trash. For the despondent, every day brings trouble. For the happy heart, life is a continual feast. Better to have little with fear for the Lord than to have great treasure and inner turmoil. A bowl of vegetables with someone you love is better than a steak with someone you hate. I love that. I just love that verse. A hot-tempered person starts fights. A cool-tempered person stops them. A lazy person's way is blocked with briars, but the path of the upright is an open highway. Sensible children bring joy to their father. Foolish children despise their mother. Foolishness brings joy to those with no sense. A sensible person stays on the right path. Plans go wrong for lack of advice. Many advisors bring success. Everyone enjoys a fitting reply. It is wonderful to say the right thing at the right time. The path of life leads upward for the wise. They leave the grave behind. The Lord tears down the house of the proud, but he protects the property of widows. The Lord detests evil plans, but he delights in pure words. Greed brings grief to the whole family, but those who hate bribes will live. The heart of the godly thinks carefully before speaking. The mouth of the wicked overflows with evil words. The Lord is far from the wicked, but he hears the prayers of the righteous. A cheerful look brings joy to the heart. Good news makes for good health. If you listen to constructive criticism, you will be at home among the wise. If you reject discipline, you only harm yourself. But if you listen to correction, you grow in understanding. Fear of the Lord teaches wisdom. Humility precedes honor. We can make our own plans, but the Lord gives the right answer. People may be pure in their own eyes, but the Lord examines their motives. Commit your actions to the Lord, and your plans will succeed. The Lord has made everything for his own purpose, even the wicked for a day of disaster. The Lord detests the proud. They will surely be punished. Unfailing love and faithfulness make atonement for sin. By fearing the Lord, people avoid evil. When people's lives please the Lord, even their enemies are at peace with them. Better to have little with godliness than to be rich and dishonest. We can make our plans, but the Lord determines our steps. The king speaks with divine wisdom. He must never judge unfairly. The Lord demands accurate scales and balances. He sets the standards for fairness. A king detests wrongdoing, for his rule is built on justice. The king is pleased with words from righteous lips. He loves those who speak honestly. The anger of the king is a deadly threat. The wise will try to appease it. When the king smiles, there is life. His favor refreshes like a spring rain. How much better to get wisdom than gold, and good judgment than silver. The path of the virtuous leads away from evil. Whoever follows that path is safe. Pride goes before destruction, and haughtiness before a fall. Better to live humbly with the poor than to share plunder with the proud. Those who listen to instruction will prosper. Those who trust the Lord will be joyful. The wise are known for their understanding, and pleasant words are persuasive. Discretion is a life-giving fountain to those who possess it, but discipline is wasted on fools. From a wise mind comes wise speech. The words of the wise are persuasive. Kind words are like honey, sweet to the soul and healthy for the body. There is a path before each person that seems right, but it ends in death. It is good for workers to have an appetite. An empty stomach drives them on. Scoundrels create trouble. Their words are a destructive blaze. A troublemaker plants seeds of strife. Gossip separates best friends. Violent people mislead their companions, leading them down a harmful path. With narrowed eyes, people evil plot. With a smirk, they plan their mischief. This verse is wonderful. Gray hair is a crown of glory. It is gained by living a godly life. Better to be patient than powerful. Better to have self-control than to conquer a city. We may want to throw the dice, but the Lord determines how they fall. All right. Tomorrow is June. How did we get to June already? Goodness gracious, halfway through this year. All right, let's do, see if I can, right here. Whoops. There we go. Unshakable. We're on day 151. More than enough. 1 Kings 17:9 says, "Go at once to Zarephath in the region of Sidon and stay there. I have directed a widow there to supply you with food." God sent Elijah to a region that was in famine, to a widow whose pantry was empty, so she could feed Elijah. Of course, that makes no sense, but God always has a point to make to us. When Elijah asked the widow to bring him a piece of bread, she replied, "I don't have any bread, only a handful of flour in a jar and a little olive oil in a jug. I am going to make a meal for myself and my son that we may eat it and die." 1 Kings 17:12. The widow's natural response was, "I do not have." But God knew what she did have, and He is never limited by our lack. He simply asks us to be willing to give Him what we do have. How do you respond to God? "But Lord, I don't have the time," or "I don't have the qualifications, talents, gifts, or abilities." Offer God what little you do have. Then step out in faith and trust Him. When you choose to put your little into the hands of our very big God, you will always see Him make sure you have more than enough. Miracle working God, thank you for calling me to partner with you in your work, and thank you for doing such remarkable things with what I have. I love this. When you choose to put your little into the hands of our very big God, you will always see Him make sure that you have more than enough. And you probably saw the post about how God cares about the big things and the little things in our life. And I mean, compared to the things going on in the world, wisdom tooth surgery is little, right? But financially, out of pocket, it's extremely expensive. And that was one of the prayer requests yesterday we talked about, was financial peace about a very expensive visit. And y'all prayed. And yesterday, we, huh? Yesterday, it was covered. It was taken care of through uh, an unexpected thing that more than paid for the surgery. And that is how God takes care of the little things in our life. Not that He always swoops in with financial coverage, but there are times when blessings are very direct, and that's why it's always good to pray, to gather as community and pray together for other people, pray for, worship first of all, and then bringing our requests to Him. All right, let me read through the chat. 43 days. How, Jackie, stop right now. 43 days. Oh my word. I say that every day. Every day I'm like, oh, I have to do this, I have to do that. And then the next day comes and it's a day sooner and I haven't done what I need to do. I need to do things, a lot of things in the next 43 days. Actually, in the next 38 days because the admins are coming before everyone else. We have a lot of work to do. Let's see. I think that's so important, Elizabeth, that we know, we feel like we know what's right. And then when God says no, sometimes it's confusing, hard to understand, right? Huh? So the Lord will give you the perfect job. Maybe the first job, even the second job, isn't the right job. Who knows? The first job clearly wasn't the right job. So maybe the second, and if not, there will be another opportunity. God will bless you with that. Thank you all. I appreciate the prayers for Miss Mary. Backseat listening to music. All right, my friends, let's go ahead and end in order prayer. Father in heaven, I thank you so much for Wednesdays. Thank you for this opportunity to boldly approach the throne with our worship and our requests. There is no other king that you can so boldly approach the throne, and yet the creator of all the universe asks us to come to him with our needs. And I am grateful that that is the king that we serve. Thank you so much, Father, for all of the blessings that you give to us each and every day, the way you take care of your children, the way you care about us like the Father that you are. You're fatherly, and we're so grateful for that. Father, I pray for Mom and Grace and Donna for their back, their hip, and all that's going on there. I pray for quick answers, quick healing, quick action plans from doctors, and I pray that you will surround all three of them with your love and your healing and your comfort. Father, I pray for Elizabeth as she searches for a job. I pray that you will make clear the path that she is supposed to go, bring the opportunities forward that you want for her, and make them clear, and give her wisdom in that situation. I pray for her mom's heart, her mother's heart, as her son is soon to be deployed. Father, I pray that your protection and safety over Dalton, and I pray for her daughter as she goes a path of diagnosis or whatever it is that this is, Hashimoto's or whatever. I pray quick answer and resolution and healing there. Father, I pray for the ladies following THM who I don't have their names in front of me. Joy, Divinia, Melissa, the ladies who specifically are struggling with THM and need support and guidance and friendship. And I pray that you will provide that to them. Father, I pray for Sweet Mira today as she goes for her wisdom tooth surgery. I pray that you will give her peace of mind, peace of heart, calm spirit. I pray, Father, for the doctor as he does the work that he has to do, that everything will go as planned quickly, and that she will heal quickly, and recovery will be simple for her, and before she knows it, this will all just be a memory. Father, thank you for your many blessings. Thank you for your protection, your provision, and your love. May we be grateful for the things that are in our life today. May we always be approaching our day with a grateful heart and a joyful heart. And I pray that you will keep our eyes and hearts focused on you and everything that we say and do. In your precious name I pray. Amen. Okay, my friends, thank you for joining me this morning. You want to say hi? All right, friends. I love you all. Thanks for joining me. Obviously, I won't be live for breakfast. This is my breakfast. I will be going live in a few minutes to talk about something else. So maybe I'll see you there. I love you guys. Talk